we see we see Red Eldrazi. I thought Filip van Kerkhove, I know him, he's playing normally Mono Red Prison. Now he's playing Red Eldrazi.
Isn't that something like... I don't know what Red Eldrazi is.
I don't know, but
We'll
I think
take a
it
look.
will be a little bit the same. And on the right side we see Ben de Loecht.
But playing!
Sneak and Show. Ben de Loecht playing Sneak and Show. Yeah, we know Ben de Loecht very well.
Yeah.
I had to put it on camera.
Yeah.
It's a big caption.
So I don't know these players. We don't see the results in the top that they win their first match both.
I'm looking back.
Do they have 3 points both?
Wins.
They both have 3 points. So Ben de Loecht and Filip van Kerkhove did win.
The backup matches they were won, by the way, with some nice spice.
Okay.
Deck named Tom Cruise.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, deck named Tom Cruise and Demon Stomp.
Oh.
That's the backup match.
The back of it. Maybe we can see it. First we will see what's happening over here. We're still looking at again to the Red Eldrazi deck. See what that is. Sneak and Show. Everybody knows Sneak and Show.
I'm
It's very
still
easy.
deciphering the deck list.
The deck list.
because
Okay.
It's a written list.
I don't
Yeah.
know what Talisman of something is.
So we see Filip van Kerkhove leading out Ancient Tomb into Chalice of the Void. The biggest anti-magic card in the format at this moment. Chalice of the Void. No?
Nah. The biggest anti-magic card is just... It
Humility.
depends. It depends on... Yeah, that's the biggest anti-magic card. Humility.
Humility. Yeah. Okay.
So-
Gotta hate
Sorry.
that. You gotta hate that card.
Yeah, okay.
And then they play something. Oh, I make a token every turn, and it's always as good as your creature you've cast.
Okay.
It's very hateful.
But I don't think if I see the deck list, the deck name Red Eldrazi that Filip van Kerkhove is playing any counter magic at this moment. Ben de Loecht already has City of Craters, Mountain, Lotus Petal. So if he just finds Show and Tell or Sneak Attack at this moment,
Why is he playing the Chalice in 0?
because I think Ben de Loecht played Lotus Petal and
Ah.
he has another Chalice and he has no idea where he should play that.
Oh, and now he gains life.
And you have Top Knots here.
Oh no, he doesn't gain life.
So now we can see in Ben's hands Snow.
Show and tell, show and
Show.
tell, preordain.
Yep. So he
And
needs to
Palmer.
find. So if he just finds a
was good.
creature, Chalice was very good indeed. Yes, Chalice of Void is very good
Yeah.
against Sneak and Show. They have a lot of cantrips in their deck just to find the creature they need to Show and Tell or Sneak Attack in.
Mhm.
So, but still at this moment, I'm not sure for Ben de Loecht if it's looking that bad at all.
Filip van Kerkhove plays Blood Sun. I don't know exactly what that card does.
Blood Sun, it's like the new Blood Moon effect. When it's an enchantment, when it comes into play, you can draw a card. It doesn't make mountains out of it, but it says like
Look,
lands with some ability that has another ability.
All lands lose ability except
Ben
mana.
tried to cast
Ah, yeah,
the
okay.
spell.
So all lands lose all abilities except a wasteland can't waste anymore. It only gives you 1 colorless mana at that moment.
Okay.
Okay. Blood Sun, it's like one of the cards when it came out. Everybody was nuts
Hyped,
about
and
it.
Lotus Veil spiked.
Yeah, indeed, Lotus Veil. That was the card on internet that just went from 0 and then spiked up to 15 to 20 euros for a Lotus
And
Veil.
other lands,
I
like
don't-
Winding Canyons.
Yeah, all the insane lands just spiked. It was an insane month
and-
actually.
Then it was nothing.
Yeah, and then everything dropped again. I even didn't see any Lotus Veil
Action.
in.
I was hoping to
in
see
the
it now,
release.
but yeah. Ah, and there goes the second show and tell. And I think it's all already.
Now it looks very bad for Ben de Loecht. Yeah, Preordain Ponder, Chalice on 1. I think it's game set match at this moment.
Yeah.
Now you will see now. The
Now we
next
will
draw, you
draw
want
a
a creature.
creature.
Yeah, definitely. This is a creature.
Yeah, I think it was a Grizzlebrand. Oh, no, it was
No,
land.
it was an island.
And it's the...
City of Trade.
Okay, he's playing Preordain.
City needs to go, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
We will get that fixed very well.
Yep. City of Traitor trigger. So, but still, it's already over for Ben de Loecht. He's going to 4 at this moment. Okay. So
And there
City
goes
of
the
Traitor
city.
goes to the graveyard.
Thanks, Jackie, for the assistance.
Any outs for Ben de
What
Loecht?
What is the one land he played? Filip van Kerkhove? Is that a ghost quarter or what is it? Or is it a...
Scavenger
Void?
Grounds? No, Scavenger Grounds.
Ah, okay, yeah.
It's a
Oh,
it's the land for
exile.
exiling the graveyard for 2 mana. I think so. From here,
He doesn't play that.
he doesn't play it. Then he's playing another land.
Oh, it is Ash Barons.
Ash Barrel.
Ah, yeah, okay, yeah.
That's Ash Baron.
Yeah.
Yeah, the basic
For
land
land
cycling.
cycling.
So it's
He also
already
plays one
done
waste.
for Ben de Loecht. Good. Let's take a look to the lists and see. Filip van Kerkhove playing 2 boils. In the
Nah,
sideboard.
wouldn't bring him in.
It's not good enough, I think, indeed. Very Macabre, not good enough.
Nope.
Fiery Confluence, that's not good enough.
No.
Nope. He's playing Goblins.
Yeah,
He's
we-
playing the Goblin Crater Maker.
I will bring that in.
Yeah, would you? To
Yeah, against,
destroy the sneak
Emrakul.
attacks. I know, yeah, that's the other one. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can destroy Emrakuls with it. That's okay. Pyrexian Revoker maybe for
Sneak
sneak
attack.
attack. Yeah.
Yeah.
So bring that in. Red Elemental Blasts, of course.
Yeah.
2 Trini Spheres. Don't think it's good enough. Not
No.
sure.
No. Tree Sphere is not good enough, but Red Elemental Blast, I don't know, because you also play Charles, but I would bring him in, I guess.
I would bring them in as well. Yeah.
And
indeed.
the Warping Whale, I would also bring them in because they can counter sorceries.
Yeah, sorceries. You can make a 1/1 out of it. It's
Yeah,
mostly
that
not a
doesn't
good.
matter.
You want to counter sorcery with it.
You want to counter the show tell with it.
Yeah.
Easy
Okay.
as that.
So that's are the cards that we believe Filip should bring in at this moment for Ben de Loecht. With this,
Yes, 2 Arcane Artisans.
that's the show and tell creature.
That's the newer card.
Doesn't do the
from,
same. It
what-
says you have to discard a card, of exile a card, discard. I'm not sure. And if it's a creature card, you can put a copy
It's from
into
the
play.
top of the deck, I think.
No, I think.
No, it's better.
Pretty
than
sure
that.
it's from your
Arcane
hand.
Artisan, right?
Yeah.
We will look at
I
that.
think it's for 3 mana a creature, and for 3 mana you can activate it. Or maybe
Yeah.
just for 1 mana creature, for 3 mana you can activate it. Discard the card from your hand. If it's a creature card, you can put a copy of that card. You don't bring that card into play, you bring a copy of that card into play.
Oh, you draw a card,
Yeah.
exile a card, and then you make
Yeah,
a copy of
yeah, it's a looter. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a looter. Yeah.
So
It's
why
a-
would you?
Yeah, that's what I meant. You first draw and then...
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
So we
I would
think
bring that in.
I will bring it in indeed. Vendilion Clique doesn't look good enough.
No.
Surgical, no.
No,
Echo and Truth maybe.
maybe I bring that in.
I would bring it in. If you have a matchup like the first one with 2 Totnot Seers, you
Yeah, I
can
would bring them in.
you can take the damage, end of turn, Echo and Truth them both. I draw 2 cards, and next turn I win.
Yeah.
So I think it's a good one. A Braid, yeah,
Bring
of
him in.
course.
Yeah.
A Braids. Kozilek's Return,
No.
way too bad. Gravedigger's Cage, no good.
No.
Biting Needle, no good.
No good.
Biting Needle?
No,
I don't
Biting
think so.
Needle, no.
It's not good enough. And Blood Moon.
I would bring in Blood Moon.
Blood Moon is good enough, I think so. Turn
Because
one,
you
Blood
shut
Moon.
down the... If you don't have the Waste or the Ash Barons in hand, you just shut them off.
The Ash Barons is.
Ash Barons is basically land cycling and can get his Waste.
And he can get the space. Yeah, indeed. And how many wastes is he playing? Just 1.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, it's not my list.
Okay.
But I
So-
never heard of the concept Red Eldrazi, by the way. Did you heard of it?
No. It's the first time I see it. And
I
actually,
heard.
why is
I
it?
heard people
Okay.
would cite Totnot Seers in their mono red prison decks. I heard that once, but
No. Actually, it's just playing. Like in Modern, you have red green Eldrazi.
yeah.
Yeah, he skipped the green part. So
But
he's
that's all the good cards.
no, he's playing the Eldrazi Obligator, the red one for a 3 mana,
the steel
the steal
Eldrazi.
creature
Yeah.
and haste.
With
Yes.
Eldrazi Winterward was very popular with...
And that's what I said. Normally he played Mono Red Prison.
Yeah.
So in his deck 4 Goblin Rebel Masters.
Yeah.
So he's just playing some Eldrazi aggro Goblin shenanigans.
Yeah, so he just wants to play all sorts of creatures he likes and
Yeah.
And
He just took actually,
has to play vials because otherwise you can't win.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think he did take the 60 cards of Mono Red Prison, 60 cards of Eldrazi. Yep. He smashed them all together and took
all
the
creatures
60
together and the shells.
and took the top 60 out of them, and that was his deck list. So
but he also plays Punishing Fire.
oh yeah, because we saw the Grove of the Burn Willows.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah.
4 pieces of Punishing Fire.
I wouldn't play Punishing Fire if I had like big Eldrazi creatures. Does he play a Reality Smasher?
Yep. So but we
Does
see
he play Reality Smasher?
yeah 4 pieces.
Okay.
4 Reality Smasher, 4 Totnot Seers, 4 Goblin Rebel Masters, 2 Eldrazi Obligators, 2 Endbringers, and 4 Simian Spirit Guides. That are the 2/2 apes for 3 mana. Very good.
Yeah.
Because you can exile them from your hand.
And you can
Good.
also play them to have a beat stick.
Yeah, of course. It wouldn't be the first player who wins with
No,
Simian Spirit Guides.
It was like when back in the day when what's the grindstone combo with painter grindstone combo. If they would have an Emrakul in their deck, you just cast those things and start to clog them.
Yep. So, but let's talk about Bloodsun. He plays 4 Bloodsuns.
Not
main
good
deck.
enough.
I'm not sure.
I don't like
He doesn't want to play Blood
The
Moon in his
card-
deck, of course, because it locks down his own deck. Bloodsun, turn 1, Bloodsun. If your opponent only has fetch lands in hand, it's insane
Yeah,
at
but
that moment. You can't waste. He doesn't want to get wasted. You can't waste. You can't rush them port.
I think it was too less in the matchup. In this matchup.
Yeah. Agreed. In this matchup, let's talk about the complete meta. Is Bloodsun good enough to play?
So Bloodsun says all lands lose their abilities,
Yes.
also in hand.
I'm not sure.
Because
I don't
if
know.
all lands lose all abilities, he can't even use his own basic land cycling to fetch something.
Yeah.
I
I don't think it will affect.
I don't
cards
know.
in
I
hand
don't
at
see
the
that
moment.
card being played.
Yeah, that's the Bloodsun.
All lands lose all abilities except mana abilities. So also in hand.
Here we have also some text. Yeah, you can scroll down. One second.
Yeah, maybe our director will look it up and see.
Land cards not on the battlefield are not affected. If a land
No,
has
I thought so.
ability that triggers when
In your
ever
hand
scroll
and
that
in
Oh.
your deck, it's
And he's
still okay.
forcing already with a show and tell. Bitch.
oh.
And
Maybe if you only have the cantrips on hand at this moment, it's not that bad, but he can't have only cantrips on hand because then he would have fetched the first turn and play Ponder Preordain.
yeah.
Yeah?
Maybe.
I think so. Maybe as a second show and
I
tell.
know Ben. Maybe he doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah, of course. So actually, I'm a bit surprised he's playing Sneak and Show.
I don't like the deck.
I don't like the deck either.
I think it's inconsistent as hell.
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
powerful,
indeed.
and you can win tournaments with it, but it's like the games you lose, it's always like...
You lose from yourself.
Yeah,
not from
because
your opponent.
you never find something to put all your creatures into play, or one of
Yeah.
those creatures, or else you just don't have creatures.
Just the deck has like 3 parts. You have a creature part, you have the part to bring the creatures in, and you have the cantrips.
Yeah.
And just sometimes it happens that you only find 1 or 2 parts from the deck, but actually you need them all a little bit.
Yeah.
You need 1 creature or what? Mostly 1. Just 1 is good enough. Then you need like 1 sneak attack or 1 show and tell,
But
both. So you can go through a
Didn't they
forceful.
play back in the day, like, through the reach in their sideboard, or is that replaced by Arcane Artisan?
I think they played it on the side, and now it's replaced by. I think.
Because you would have also played in the sideboard the one land you couldn't, then what's it called? Poseu?
Poseu who shelters
Yeah,
all.
he also doesn't play that.
Oh.
I'm surprised to.
I think you should play that one.
It's that's why also you would play True the Breach in the side, no?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
oh,
Because you can make it
counter this.
uncountered.
Yeah.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, on Filip van Kerkhove, we saw him leading out with City of Traders into Chalice that got forced. Then we saw another City of Traders tap the other one for 2 mana, tap that one for Totnot Seer. He's taking Emrakul at this moment. Ben only left a land and a Braid.
Yeah.
So it's a bit pity at this moment he forced the Chalice because he has a Braid in hand.
But yeah, maybe he saw the cards with the brainstorm. I don't know.
Yeah, indeed.
But yeah, I don't think Filip is looking good. But I don't. With all those cities,
Yeah, indeed. He's
I
not
don't know
building
if-
up some mana.
and he's losing another 2 if he plays another land. There's
Chalice.
another Chalice. Ben doesn't care about that. It's all good.
Yeah. Ben has a Braid on hand, so.
Yeah. You can just braid at end of turn, take 4. But now is the question, does Filip have another land? Yeah, he does.
Yeah, bench and
And
Doom.
Doom. But, yeah.
Oh. Okay. He took the bet, he didn't want to play his land.
What? Why not?
Yeah, because he,
Can you take it back when it's already in the graveyard? I would say no takesies backsies, but yeah, that's fine. It's
Yeah,
competitive
I
and
understand.
does
So,
Ben have a creature?
Ben has sneak attack. No, I don't think, because we just saw his hand and he only drew 1 card. No. He has a Braid in hand and.
But
a
why
non-card.
would you now sneak attack? Why would you show sneak attack? Why would you not just a braid?
I have no idea, Dries.
Okay.
Yeah. At this moment, why
Why
did
would
he
you
play
take 2
sneak attack?
damage and put yourself at a 3-turn clock instead of a 2-turn?
Yeah.
I did 4-turn.
I think because your name is Ben de Loecht.
No.
No. Just don't play it at this
Don't
moment.
play it because you maybe play another land and have a Simian Spirit Guide. I don't know
Yeah.
if he plays that, but
If
no, he doesn't play
Filip
that.
van Kerkhove finds another
Another
Totnot
Totnot
Seer,
Seer.
you lose your sneak attack.
Yeah.
If you now find Emrakul,
But he's already all the time like hurdling with his mana.
yeah, but still he knows he has an Ancient Tomb
Yeah.
because Filip showed
Now-
it last turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's the correct play. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he could have won one
And
turn,
now he would
but you
attack-
don't know if you drew
Yeah,
the
but
city
now
yes
it's
or not.
like he would have to attack an extra turn. Now it's like he slowed down. He made the clock a turn faster. That's all the point I'm saying.
Yeah, I know. Otherwise he would have been on 10 at this moment
Yeah.
and still on a 3-turn clock. Now he's on a 2-turn clock. So now he only has 1 turn anymore.
Yeah. And he can't activate Grizzlebrand if he draws it.
But I think it will be good enough if it hits the battlefield.
Is it Embercool?
I think he took it.
Yeah?
I think he did.
Yeah,
I
he
think
did.
he really did.
Yeah, he did.
He did. Wow.
I think I saw it.
Yeah, it's
Wow,
an Embercool.
sick.
Look at
It's cool.
Look at him
And-
blundering.
And now he's thinking about it. Will I pay a red mana or will I pass the
But
turn?
I don't think I think he's forgetting the Annihilator 6 trigger. Because he wants to block the
Totnot Seer.
Totnots here.
What?
Yeah, that's the whole point he's thinking about. I'm pretty sure about that.
But he played mono red sneak attack as well.
Yeah, and he
But
didn't
that's-
do well with it. Do you
Yeah,
want to
but
know
he
why?
had the card
Do I have to make a picture with it?
Yes.
Ben
What does
doesn't see
sneak
some
attack say?
plays. Sneak attack
says sacrifice at the end of that turn or at the end of your turn.
at the end of that turn.
Okay. So you
But
can
still, you want to just
Sure,
wow,
there you
take
have it.
all out of your
Cool.
permanents.
Yeah.
And attack.
And he
Uh,
taps it.
And now Filip has to read the card. And,
Yeah, I think
Oh,
he's
wow.
gonna,
yeah, okay.
he's
So
gonna go
first
there,
Annihilator 6.
Trigger.
But still it's not.
Oh, where's the trigger? Where's the draw trigger?
Does he need to remember it himself?
Yeah.
So it's not something...
No, Filip has to point out to.
Really?
I think so.
No, but it's also like it's now already too late because
The deck is shuffled.
the deck is shuffled and Emrakul is already sacrificed at the end of turn. And I don't.
I'm gonna ask you to...
Yeah. Yeah. Because the Emrakul dies at end of turn, so Ben is now indicating he is now finishing his turn. He's
Yeah.
and now they are I don't know what they're doing. But now he's shuffling and now yeah, because the cards they were in his graveyard you can't draw. I can draw other copies of it but not.
Yeah, otherwise now you have to take out the
And he's-
complete graveyard again.
But he's also like indicating that his turn is over now.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure what. So and as well, the
And
Emrakul is
now
still in his graveyard.
No, it's the exiled one. From
Okay, that's the
Hollow
exiled
Flame.
one. Yeah.
But that's not the point. I don't think they get the point. What we're meaning. And I think Ben, if he can cast something now, he should have. Yeah, but it's like Filip has to declare the draw trigger. No, it's not that Emrakul.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, now they're. I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
they're both.
So the point
dirty.
is there was Tottenham Seer on the battlefield. The
Yeah.
Annihilator trigger killed the
Tottenham
Tottenham Seer.
So
and
before
Filip van
damage.
Kerkhove needs to say to Ben de Loecht that he can draw a card.
Yeah. And no, it's.
Yeah,
they're
they're talking
now
about
thinking
something.
about that Emrakul.
That's exiled with the Tottenham Seer.
Yeah, they're
So
now
that's-
talking about that one, but do I have to check?
No.
It was correct, he needed to offer it, and they're fixing it now.
Yeah.
Ah,
That's
okay.
what I said. Filip van Kerkhove needs to say towards Ben de Loecht he has to draw a card.
Otherwise,
Yeah,
and
and he immediately said, I need to offer it, I forgot.
Yeah.
So,
So
it's
now
all
they're
good.
so they just shuffled the complete deck.
but now Ben can't play anything anymore because his Emrakul is already sacked, and that's end of turn action. That Ben is.
I explained the situation, they explained the situation, the judge was
Yeah,
there,
they're still not sure
Yeah.
about it, I guess. But Filip is on 5. I know that.
and I was wondering why the Emrakul was at the side and the exile pile, but it's the one from
That was
That's
the
the one
one
from the Tottenham Seer. Yeah.
That
I was
my-
like, what are they doing with that Emrakul?
Yeah.
I was like, what are they doing now with that Emrakul? Look, and Ben is now playing a mountain, and that's wrong. You can't do that. Because, yeah, it's like, well, probably it's like.
It's already his turn again now.
Ah, it's again his turn. Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's,
I thought it was still end of turn. Yeah,
I'm sorry, I was away a little bit.
Yeah, but.
oh yeah. I think you're correct. It still was Ben's turn. Maybe they just winded back already with the Emrakul again.
No, it was,
It was
like
away?
the next turn there. You were right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I was wrong. Oh, but now Filip can grant Ben some life
Yeah.
because he has almost none.
Yeah.
That's the beautiful about
so-
a card like Grove of the Burn Rails. You can grant a
Ben
no
Loecht
life
just
or life.
played Ponder. That has to be a creature. And
Oh,
Emrakul. And Filip van Kerkhove is dead at this moment, so it's 1-1. Sneak attack versus Rattle
But
Razi.
that's why Sneak Attack is still a strong deck because it can do shit like that. But I don't still like I don't like the deck still. I want to see the backup table. I want to talk about.
Okay, I think this is Tom Cruise Maverick,
I want to see the Demon Stompy.
and this is the team of Stompy. We'll go there quickly.
Quickly. You can have the Tom Cruise one.
So
What is Tom
So now we're
Right.
switched to the backup table. On the right side we
Yeah.
see Robert Valkeneers. On the left side,
Right.
no, on the right side Robert Valkeneers. On the left side Elias. Not sure.
Maybe.
Okay. Ah, yeah, Elias Neyring indeed.
And what is Tom Cruise?
Think some Maverick
It's
thing.
Plains of Forest. Yeah, it's Maverick with Gaia's Cradle, Drytar with Catacast, Source of Plowshares, Green Sun Zeniths, Cheetahs, Mother of Runes, Knights. Actually, it's the deck like.
Maverick.
Oh, it's yeah. It's Maverick. I mean, it's like
Tom Cruise
exactly
now.
the same deck as that was good 6 years ago or something. 7 years ago
The
maybe.
deck is still
Maverick.
good, but it's never. It's one time for.
Guys, we're going back in time here with a stock list from 6 years ago. Goblins.
Well,
Yeah.
Stock list from 6 years ago.
Yeah, but
Maverick.
indeed, it just
Maverick has never, I think, never been a top tier deck the last years.
no, not last year's.
It's still a
like
good
I said,
deck. It's still a good deck, but it's I like
the
the
moment
deck played-
that the counterspell, the for one blue with Phyrexian mana,
Mental miss.
mental misstep.
yeah,
What year did mental misstep came out? Then it was nuts.
yeah.
Then at that time Maverick was like one of the best decks in the format. I think you saw a lot of Maverick back then. They even played for mental missteps in Maverick at that moment, yeah, just to counter Swords of Plowshares. Yeah.
Are we back already to the main match?
Yeah, but they were mulliganing, so.
Yeah, okay. They were just drunk. So the feature, the backup match was left side Maverick. On the right side, we see Demon Stompy.
I want
Maybe
to
if
see
this
that
match is
next
over,
round.
maybe we can switch over to the backup match. If the show and tell match is over.
Yeah, but they're still shuffling. Well, they're still shuffling.
I don't want to know if people want to see this deck, but I want to see this deck. And if people at home want to see this deck, you just have to tell and I will fix it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
But they were at table 1, by the way, so they're pretty high
What?
up.
The Demon Stompy?
Yeah.
Table one, like 50% of the
Yeah, I know,
players
I
are
know,
on table
I
one
know.
at this moment. We're only round
But-
two.
Whoa, but still, Demon Stompy
So,
at table
both
1.
players are drawing their hands here. I'm not sure. 3, 4, 5, 6. Filip van Kerkhove to take a mulligan. He's going to 6. He's going to 5. And I
Yeah.
think Ben Luchtig joining him. They're going both to 5.
I think Ben's hand at 5 can be a lot stronger than
A lot stronger than that hand from Filip.
possible. It's
Possible, yeah, of course. Yeah, because actually he only just needs 4 cards to have nuts. And
yeah.
Filip needs a lot more. So, but what about the red part of the Eldrazi at this moment?
I didn't like it very much.
Yeah,
I think you
me
can-
neither. Me neither.
It's only the Blood Sons and what then?
He's playing from
Some
red.
spirit guys.
1 Fiery Confluence, 1.
Meh.
I'm not sure. The
If you
Blood
want to play a
Suns
deck like this,
and
just
an
against
Eldrazi
the Durl's
Obligator.
deck.
It's good against what?
The Durl's deck.
The
yeah,
Durl's
okay,
deck.
but there's one player playing Durdles.
And Goblins. Pretty good against Goblins as well.
Yeah, but not one copy. If a deck with no search thingies, or you can just play an extra land. It's much better than I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, I agree.
I understand the point a little bit of the red Eldrazi, but
I think
I
you can
think,
just play better Red Prison.
yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I think it's the best to play Mono Red Prison or just to play Colorless Eldrazi.
Yeah, consistent decks. No, I don't know what mashup of the both, and don't do anything.
Yeah,
and-
indeed. I think you should make a choice between the one or the other.
Yeah.
Indeed.
And he's gone.
Okay, mulligan to 5, scryed.
He's
Go
had
to the top and then you
he's had enough of it.
quickly gonna have a look.
Yeah,
You don't want to see the demon match?
yeah. Maybe let's
We'll
switch
get it
over
next
until.
round. We'll get it next round.
I don't know.
Okay.
But
this is
yeah,
very strange. Philip just left the table.
but yeah, the Red Eldrazi match.
And he took his hand with him.
Oh, he had maybe to ask something to the judge. Okay.
Most of the
Already-
time they take their hands with them.
Ancient Tomb. And Pyrexian Revoker.
On sneak attack, I guess.
Sneak Attack.
Oh,
yeah.
maybe Lotus Petals? Ah, if you guessing he has a Lotus Petal and you don't want to turn one combo him?
Does it work against
Yes.
Lotus Petal?
Yeah.
It's Biting Needle that doesn't work against.
No,
Yeah,
but
okay.
Revoker does.
Let me check what he named because he can't read it.
Wait a minute.
Sneak Attack.
Sneak attack. No,
I can't read either, but it's the only logical card at this
We had
moment.
some issues yesterday as well, where we also thought it was the only logical
Yeah,
pack
but-
and it was something completely different.
Yeah.
And
It doesn't matter at this point. We will see it fast enough.
I hope it's Lotus Battle because Ben has won. And now he would have combo. It could have showed that if he had one.
So no show and tell on hand, or maybe no creature on hand. We can't see his hand at this moment. Flip van Kerkhove. Now we can see his
Now
hand.
we can see his hand. Let's
So-
go.
Interesting.
Flip going down to 16.
Now probably showing show and tell and
Omniscience.
Omniscience.
Grifflebrand.
Spell Pierce.
Emrakul. Oh, so he has all the creatures now, but nothing to put him into
Yep.
play.
And the Omniscience to hardcast, cool.
Yeah.
So every show and tell you draw is very good at this moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you take? I take Omniscience.
I would take. I don't know.
Yeah, of course, Omniscience is the best card at this
Yeah.
moment.
I wouldn't even think about it this long.
I would think about it. It depends what he has in hand. I don't know what Filip plays for the rest.
Yeah, but if you don't take Omniscience, you can.
It takes
He
Grifflebrand.
takes
It takes-
Grifflebrand.
Yeah.
But
So,
if
but
he
if
has
you-
show and tell, yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, then he brings in Omniscience, he just hardcasts Emrakul,
But he
get an extra turn and
he
take
can't
it.
deal with Emrakul all the same, so why would it matter? You can only deal with Emrakul with the Endbringer.
Yeah, but
So
still
it
you have one
doesn't
extra
matter.
turn. If it goes show and tell, you have one extra turn. If you don't take, if you do Omniscience, you don't have the extra turn.
Yeah, I know. But
Yeah, so
what,
there's one
he
turn
can't
difference.
do anything in the extra
And the
turn.
creatures.
You don't know. If he hits now a Reality Smasher and another Reality Smasher, yeah, then it can be very.
Ben gaining a life. And there's the Rebel Master. But yeah, now it's I don't know. I
Don't
think
decked the
so-
win last game, so.
yeah,
but still, this can go
still,
very quick at this moment. Is it a 2-turn clock, a 3-turn clock?
I think it's now the last turn for Ben.
4,
If
5,
he-
6.
So he has to win now.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Next turn is lethal.
Yeah.
So he needs to find
Show it out.
show and tell. That's
He found it.
he found a show and tell. That's a show and tell.
Wow.
He's
got it all.
He got it. And
Look at how much the Annihilated trigger now matters because of 7 permanents.
Still a lot. By the way,
So-
8.
going to 10. Show and tell.
8, Chucky. You miscounted.
And Flip van Kerkhove can bring in another creature as well. So not 100% sure. So
Oh, maybe he has another Thomas here in hand.
yeah.
But now he would have casted the thing.
So
Isn't Ben a 2,
Reality
by the way?
Smasher.
No,
Dice
No,
was
it's a
2.
10. No, it's
it was 14.
it's 10. So Omniscience, Emrakul. So he gets an extra turn.
Trigger. Doesn't have haste, huh?
No.